Good evening, I'm Jill Valley.
And I'm Dennis Bray. Another wet day across western Montana. Residents in flood zone areas keeping a close eye on rising waters in their neighborhoods with this latest wet weather system starting to move in.
And today, Missoula County commissioners moved ahead with opening the door to additional financial aid to help with the flooding situation in the Missoula Valley. So here's the latest. The commissioners signed this disaster declaration this morning because of the extensive flooding around here. By signing that declaration, it opens the county up to receive state aid if needed. Missoula Sheriff's deputies are knocking on doors of homes and the people living in the Lolo Peak fire burn area. They're concerned about the potential for landslides should we get heavy rain. About 10 homes up the Highway 12 corridor near Mormon Creek are potentially impacted. Also, the National Weather Service is saying it does not expect the Clark Fork River to crest to 14 feet this weekend as they thought a little bit earlier.
That had been the prediction, but now we're starting to look at considerably less than that, but still a lot of flood conditions to deal with.
That's right. MTN's Connor McCauley has the latest from today's media briefing about our flooding.
Earlier today, the county commissioner's office approved a disaster proclamation for Missoula County, which allows them to get money from the state and federal government if needed. The county does anticipate having to use money from the state because of growing flood costs.
So as of this morning, we were just right around that $250,000 mark from the time that we stood up the incident management team, which essentially is all the flood-related costs to this point. That includes costs associated with overtime for public works, sheriff's deputies, my office.
The county can save money as long as they are not forced to call in the National Guard. Hopefully the National Guard is not needed in the area for local flood relief because it comes at a monetary cost to the county. Instead, they hope to continue to utilize public and private resources in the area. They also stress, though, that if the National Guard is needed, they will not hesitate to give them a call.
And should the need arise, if we end up with a larger evacuation area than we have now, or we're unable to continue to man the checkpoints that we have, certainly the Guard could be an option for that mission.
Even as the county deals with damages due to rising floodwaters, a new concern of landslides along burn scars could also bring damage to area homes.
We were able to identify about 10 homes that have an increased risk of mudslide and or landslide should all the stars align and we get one of these slow-moving thunder cells that produces a lot of precipitation in a very short period of time. Those homeowners could be impacted. And so today, in coordination with the Sheriff's Office, we're out making direct contact with those individuals.
In Missoula, Connor McCauley, MTN News.
And Missoula County officials are encouraging people to sign up for Smart 911.